When you think of a hacker, what comes to mind? Probably some shadowy figure in a hoodie, right? Hunched over a keyboard, lines of green codes scrolling down the screen, breaking through digital firewalls. But what if I told you the most dangerous hackers aren't targeting your computer at all? Nope, they're targeting you, your mind. Today, we're going to explore the real front line of cybersecurity, and it's right between your ears.
So that brings up a really good question. What do you think is a hacker's greatest tool? Seriously, think about it. Is it some crazy powerful supercomputer? A super complex algorithm that nobody understands? Maybe one of those zero-day exploits you hear about in the news? Well, yeah, all of those are in the toolkit. But the most effective, the most reliable, and honestly, the most used tool is something way more, well, human.
And this really gets to the heart of it. The myth we all see in movies is that it's all about lines of code. But the reality? It's about lines of deceit. Hacking is really a craft of conversation, of psychology. I mean, think about it. Why would you spend months, even years, trying to crack military-grade encryption when you could just trick someone into handing you the password in 5 minutes? It's a total game changer. It's not about outsmarting the machine anymore. It's about outsmarting the person sitting in front of it. Okay, so this whole practice of human hacking actually has a name. It's called social engineering, and we're about to dive deep into what that really means. So here's the official definition. It's the art of manipulating people into performing actions or divulging confidential information. The key word there is manipulating. See, social engineering is like a secret backdoor. It bypasses all the fancy tech defenses we set up. Firewalls, antivirus, encryption, all of it, by going straight to the source, you. The attacker uses psychology to get you to willingly do something, like click a sketchy link or just give them your login info. In a way, they're making you an accomplice in your own downfall. But how? How do they actually do it? Well, they tap into what we're calling the manipulation matrix. And no, this isn't something out of a sci-fi movie. It's the web of our own deeply ingrained human instincts and emotions. It's the very stuff that makes us, well, us. It's basically the source code for our brains, and they've learned how to exploit it. Social engineers, they're smart. They build their attacks on 4 fundamental pillars of our psychology. First up is fear. They weaponize it to create this sense of urgent panic that just completely short-circuits our logical thinking. Then there's trust. We're naturally wired to trust authority, and they absolutely take advantage of that. And of course, greed. Who doesn't want something for free, right? They dangle these promises of easy rewards. And finally, my favorite, curiosity. They know we just can't resist clicking that mysterious link to find out what's on the other side. All right, so now that we know the vulnerabilities they're targeting, let's peek inside the social engineer's playbook. We're going to look at the most common tactics, the actual plays they run to trick us. Okay, play number 1. This is the big one, the one you've probably all seen. It's called phishing, and it's exactly what it sounds like. Attackers are literally casting out digital bait, usually an email or a text message, and just waiting for one of us to bite. The whole point of this tactic is to get a quick emotional reaction out of you before you have time to think. I mean, come on, who hasn't seen an email like this? Your account has been compromised. Click here immediately to secure it. This thing is a work of art, a masterpiece of manipulation. Let's break it down. Your account has been compromised. Bam! They just slammed the big red fear button. Then immediately, that's all about creating urgency. It's designed specifically to stop you from taking a breath and thinking logically. They want you to panic click. They don't want you to reason. All right, next up in the playbook is something a little more personal. It's called pretexting. Now, if phishing is like casting a huge net and hoping to catch a few fish, pretexting is like spear phishing. It's targeted. The attacker creates this whole believable, fabricated story, a pretext, all to build a direct relationship of trust with you, their target. And here's a classic example. You get a call. Hi, this is from tech support. We've detected an issue with your computer and need you to confirm your login details to fix it. See what they did there? They're not using fear this time. They're putting on a mask of helpfulness. They're pretending to be a trusted authority, tech support, and they're offering to solve a problem you didn't even know you had. It's brilliant because they're playing on our natural instinct to trust someone who seems like they're trying to help. Okay, I know this all sounds pretty intimidating, and it is, but here's the good news. You are absolutely not defenseless. The key is to shift your thinking. We need to stop thinking about protection as just a piece of software you install and start thinking about building our own mental firewall. And honestly, if you take away one thing from this, let it be this. The best defense isn't software. It's psychology. Look, antivirus and all that stuff is great. It's essential. But it can't stop you from being tricked. The ultimate defense is a well-trained, aware, and, yeah, maybe a little bit skeptical mind. You have to fight psychology with psychology. And guess what? Your brain is the most powerful tool you have in this fight.
So how do you actually do it? It really comes down to this super simple 3-step defense. Step 1, pause. Just stop. Every single one of these attacks relies on rushing you into a bad decision. By simply taking a breath, you've already defeated their #1 tactic. Step 2, verify. Got an urgent email from your bank? Don't click the link. Just open a new window and type in the bank's website yourself. Tech support calls you out of the blue? Hang up and call the official support number on their website. The rule is, always use a separate channel that you already know and trust. And finally, step 3, report it. Let your IT department know. Let the company being impersonated know. By reporting it, you could be the one who stops someone else from falling into the same trap. Look, at the end of the day, hackers know that the weakest link in any security system isn't the code, it's the person. But here's the flip side of that coin. That also means the strongest part of the defense can be a person. It can be you. You are the best firewall there is. So the only question left is, are you ready to be the first line of defense?